wanna do is party and bullshit and make sure that we have a good time. Yeah, it's a Litty Talk. Welcome to the motherfucking Litty Talk. We talk shit and get drunk on the Litty Talk. We talk about hot topics on the Litty Talk. Yeah, the Litty Talk. We ain't scared to talk about it on the Litty Talk. We have fun and talk news on the Litty Talk. Where else, nigga, can you get a Litty Talk?
I'm just charging. You know the fucking vibes. It's Monday. You should know exactly what time it is. Matic Monday. My brother's in the building. What's good? Chilling?
So far.
So far.
Get to the nitty gritty.
You can't close it yet because we're gonna put some music on a little bit, right? Oh, you still got it on your phone?
Yeah,
I got your phone. So straight into it, Matic. Hip hop is in a good place right now.
I want to say yeah. Sure.
What do you say to that?
I don't know. I don't like the receipts.
The receipt. So you've been keeping up with the hip hop chisme going on?
I tried. Today I said I was gonna listen to it, but I didn't get to it. I'm missing to hear the last one that Drake dropped.
Oh, so you haven't kept up with?
I kept up so far till Kendrick, and then now Drake threw another one that I didn't hear.
So okay, you're not caught up yet.
Yeah, did you?
Oh yeah. I'm daily on it. Yeah. And then I guess people look at me as the guy that needs to talk shit about it because I got like people sending me, oh you heard it, and then like videos and breakdowns and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I've been on it. So far from what you have, who do you have? From what you've heard.
From what I heard, I've always been a fan of Kendrick. Mm-hmm. I like what Drake did. Mm-hmm. I like the I think Family Matters. I think that's the name of it. I like that track a little bit, but I feel like Drake is not taking it as serious as Kendrick is taking it.
Right.
I did hear a few things that Drake said that I was like, wow, that this is really left me a little bit, shocked.
Yeah.
But then I went ahead and touched on to Meet the Grams with Kendrick, and I was like, yeah, this dude is done.
He's done.
Yeah, I think
from what you heard so far.
What I heard so far, and
right.
I understand. I understood also that I saw on Instagram. Obviously, I haven't heard the song, but I did see a few clips that apparently the information that was fed to Kendrick was fake, as far as like him having a little girl, whatever, that was fake. Or they're saying that it is fake.
Right.
Allegedly, it's fake. You never know. I think that even whether it is allegedly fake or real or whatever, I feel like with what Kendrick did, especially with those 3 verses, I believe it was 3 or 4 verses on Meet the Grams, I feel like that was enough to just close my case on. It was like nail in the coffin.
By Eminem?
That's how it was.
So no coming back.
Yeah, even Benzino can throw back something, but it's like, you dead.
Damn.
I feel that way. Because the moment you start, he talked to his son.
Right.
To mom, dad, and I believe to him then.
Yeah.
I believe he took it. That's what I'm saying. I believe he took it serious enough to not trying to make, which is what Renee last time he was here, he was saying how Drake is able to promote and make this record a hit record, and that's okay. That's fine. But when you're talking about beef and I don't believe that needs to be a hit. It just needs to be clear, a message enough. And if the message sticks and the writing's on the wall, I feel like that's enough, because Nail in the Coffin is not a hit record, but it is a fucking...
It's like getting the shit beat out of you and then getting the shit slapped out of you. You're always going to remember getting the shit slapped out of you.
It's like,
many people may beat you up, but if you got slapped...
it's like, that's that type of, and I feel like Kendrick did slap though. Whatever. And like, Drake can come up and say whatever he wants, but I'll still have that in my head, like, he did this to you. You kind of like...
Right.
You can't forget that.
Right.
I don't know.
You're always on everything, bro. Beats, productions, merch. What's Matic been up to, bro? Since the last time you were here.
I've been focused on... I haven't bought more merch. I've been downgrading on that since, money's been on point right now.
Did it work the way you wanted it to work?
Yeah, so far. I'm gonna start introducing something that Renee did, which is trying to get the audience and whoever wants to hear the songs before they're even released to see if they want pay what they want, basically, and get access before they even release. and also if they're able to, or if they feel like signing up to basically this little community that I'm creating, they'll be able to get access to free merch for every twice a month. They'll get free merch, delivered personally either by me if they're local or whoever, out of state. I don't know, somewhere. I'll figure my way out.
Right.
Do that service, I guess, that due diligence to whoever wants to contribute. As far as that goes, I've been also, like I told you a few seconds ago, just concentrating on more on the production side. Beats I always made, production, but engineering, I've never dialed into it as much as I would like to. Now I have the time, thank God. So I'm trying to aim my distance towards it, but I don't want to. It's kind of hard because I've always been concentrated on making. So now it's kind of like I have to downgrade onto not make as much and concentrate.
Slow down.
Yeah, slow down so I can concentrate on this. So
slow down so you can speed up on something else.
Like something else, yeah, right. Yeah. It's kind of like take my focus from this and be like, take it from here. But I have the fear in my head once you stop, you don't use it, you lose it type of, I guess, mentality. So it's kind of hard for me to just drive myself. But, since I have those downtimes at work, like I was telling you, I'm able to, I guess, in that moment, I'm able to concentrate on the production, on the engineering, and then once I'm out of work, production and making and stuff like that. So
I don't think you'll ever lose it considering how you sounded on SoundCloud and then very long
that's
later.
But I guess it's
because your SoundCloud shit was actually
that was years ago, yeah, and,
right,
and I still have it, yeah, and
it was still good,
exactly. And now years after, well, thank you. Years after, I'm still able to keep it. Keep that momentum.
Like, do you look at the old SoundCloud stuff as cringy, or do you look say, I was snapping back then?
I used to look at it as cringy, but now I look at it as I had that energy back then. So obviously, I should.
But it wasn't trash. Do you give yourself that?
No, yeah, okay. I don't believe it was trash.
Okay, because there's some people that can say, "Oh, that was trash. Don't play that."
Yeah, of course. I believe that it wasn't trash. I believe that it was just.
Thank you.
I believe it was just. I don't know. I guess the evolution, and you can see how far I've
not structured.
Exactly.
Let's give it that much.
Yeah.
Less structured.
It was a wild stallion.
Yeah. But it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I guess that was good.
We're gonna open up some Celsius here. We're taking a light today. Whatever one you want, I'll take the other.
I'll take this one.
All right.
Damn, I've never seen this one.
We got it today. We're not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, High Noon or Truly, go ahead. We'll take it.
Damn.
Did you do it right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or did you destroy it?
I think I didn't destroy it.
Oh, you did or you didn't?
I did?
No, I don't know. I'm asking you.
No.
That looks like a German top.
You see that, right?
There's instructions. That's how.
Oh, damn.
You did it wrong or right?
I think I did it right.
No, it says brake seal.
Brake seal, lift, slide.
Slide. Oh, so you broke the seal.
I broke the seal.
Slide. Forward. Backwards. Backward. There you go.
Wow. This is amazing. Thank you. I've never seen this.
It's prestige shit.
I usually buy this one too.
Well, you never bought it probably
like this.
Yeah.
No, but I buy the small can though. Well, cheers.
No, cheers for sure.
Appreciate you.
And if y'all want to sponsor us, go ahead.
Hey.
Truly and who is it?
High Noon.
There you go. How do you feel so far with your progress and your music this year, or progress in your music this year?
I want to say I feel satisfied.
Okay.
But not fully satisfied. I feel like it's been 5 months. Yeah, we're 5 months into the year, and I feel like it's been a year because of how much I've been, and I can't believe that I dropped my first 2 songs, at the beginning of the year. Then I've been already so far onto what I've done. I would have never thought of, if you would have told me that I'd be doing what I'm doing right now 5-6 months ago, I would have not believed.
Whatever,
yeah, I would be like, oh, that's bullshit.
And you're doing content now too?
Yeah, exactly. With all those things that I'm doing, it's like I never expected that. I just wanted, my main goal in reality that I had set myself before the year started this year was to just at least be into, I guess I don't want to call it the game, but be into that
the introduction.
That atmosphere, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was enough for me. That's all I was asking for.
Right.
Because like, for example, if you're a DJ, you have to be in that in the ambient, the atmosphere. You have to be in it if you want to be not even a successful DJ, but if you want to be just a DJ, you have to be in it. Correct. If you want to be an artist, painter, whatever, you have to kind of like get together with other artists and be around art I guess.
Right.
You can't just be saying, "Oh, I'm an artist," but I never go to an art show.
Nobody knows who you are.
Exactly.
Right.
Or not even that nobody knows who you are, but how many times do you do art?
Correct. That too.
How involved are you in the art world?
Right.
I guess. So that's the only thing that I was asking for. And now how far I'm in, and now that I was able to not only get myself into it, but get my friends into it, that's already like more than enough. And I can't wait for the other things that are going to happen. I'm always ready for, I guess, things to go south.
Right.
Because, things happen. It's life.
Prepare for the worst.
Prepare for the worst, but I know that I've already been through enough.
Prepare for the worst, but ready for the best.
For the best,
come.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I already know that I've been through so many things that have, you can think like maybe this is it. This is the moment he's gonna stop, and it's like no, like I'm able to surpass that. Thanks to this, I'm able to keep going. So I know that it's gonna thrive no matter what happens. So I'll say, feeling good.
How does your friends, family, and fans or listeners, this evolution of you in the past 5-6 months, are you getting good feedback? Because I'm sure they're seeing the most of you speaking on camera and things like that.
As far as family goes, I've gotten a few compliments. I don't, I guess, listen to what they're saying, or I'm not very in tune because I don't want it to
divert you.
Right, not even that. I just don't want to take it in.
Got you.
Because I don't want to let whatever type of comments, whether it's good or bad, affect my perception.
Okay.
So I guess
fair
it's
enough.
a good way to shelter myself from them, and a fair, separation. I'm doing my thing, you do your stuff, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, cool. With my friends, I know that, especially Brent and Gabriel, they just been telling me like, man, like you doing your own thing, so like keep doing it. Don't wait for us. Do you already like, you told me every time you tell me something that you're gonna do, you tell me and then you do it. So don't stop. Don't just keep going. Don't wait for me. Do you? Which is a good mentality to have. Back then, I had that mentality that I want to do it with my friends. So like, if they're doing it, I can do it. If they're not doing it, I'm not gonna do it. So, and I still have that mentality because obviously I want to be able to grow with them. But at the same time, just like mixing, I'm always waiting for Brent. And to this day, I'm waiting for Brent. And not waiting in the sense of like, he takes a while. I'm dependent basically on him, and I've told him many times with no hard feelings or anything. I have to grow from that.
Of course.
From that thing and from that room to not be able to put so much weight on him and depend so much on him, and let him also have that space to do whatever he wants to do without not worrying, but having my things on his plate.
Having that responsibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hinder, so a little bit, not a personal hinder, but
right.
You're trying to live up to something. Yeah, I get it. I do. It's taking a part of the personal aspect, just in general, in the business aspect. Like,
I need to grow from there, and then maybe that I'm able to in the near future, I'm able to help him out also when he gets his spot on to grow. I'm able to be there for him as much as he has been there for me. So that's in my mentality right now where I'm at, which is why I'm trying to like get my drive onto that side to get as sharp as possible in that aspect. So
yeah, for sure. And your girl?
She's been good. She's been good. Right now, I believe she's watching. So
shout out to the lady. Have you ever thought or looked into performing?
I actually talked with Renee a couple days ago. I had a few ideas, and I actually been also the reason why I called Renee was because I talked with my girlfriend's dad that he's connected in that area downtown. And he was telling me that there may be an opening for hip hop Tuesdays that they're trying to do on a spot. So they're trying to figure out I guess not the logistics, but if they can make a little bit of profit of it more than what they think. So they need artists. So I told Renee, hey, listen, let's go. I can perform 2. You can perform 2. Gabriel can perform 2. Brand 2. So it's already 10 songs. So that is something that I am open to.
I'll be there to support. I'll do some interviews.
I know that Matt from the Lyric Lounge had told me one time they canceled the first time, and I was already excited for it. I was nervous about it because it was going to be my first time performing solo, but it canceled. So I took that as a sign. I was like, all right, because I had told myself if I was going to perform, I would have liked to go on the same day a week before, look how the crowd is at, how it is, just get a vibe of where I'm going to be performing, and also seeing if I can get in contact with the person that's going to be the DJ of the night, be able to rehearse if I have that, that opportunity.
Have you ever performed anywhere?
Yeah, twice.
Okay, you have.
4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, with Brian and Gabriel, I performed twice. I performed once.
Easy?
And
good? Smooth?
it was, yeah, I mean, like I was telling Renee, and also Gabriel was telling me, you have to go in with a sense of, the crowd is there for the venue.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there for your music.
Correct.
Hence, you can't expect them to appreciate your music as much as you would like to.
Right.
But you have to go in with an open mind. The one that's
secret?
performed, yeah.
One secret?
What?
So, if the venue is coming up and you got 3 weeks, let's say 3 weeks. Yeah, this is. I'm giving you the footwork, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm giving you the footwork
Right.
to make your chances better.
Okay.
If you get a flyer and it's something 3 weeks or more in advance, what you do is you go, and when they post it, every person that likes that venue, every person that comments, follow them, DM them, and send them your music.
Damn.
So people are already knowing who
what's
you
signing
are.
up.
So when they're coming in, and then you'll get maybe 4 out of 10 people that will respond to you and tell you either good or bad.
Right.
I mean, your music's not bad, so you're gonna get a good response.
Right.
So 4 out of 10. So if you got 100 people in there, 40 people are fucking with you already.
Exactly. You're going in now. I guess
It's a secret. It's a cheat
exactly.
code.
No,
bro.
but that's very smart though.
You're
I
a
never
cheat
thought
code.
about that. The times that we performed, the first time we performed, obviously, yeah, we were still very early on it, and I believe it was just like we were just running and then we were not paying attention to anything. We just went to perform. The stage was so small, and the 3 of us couldn't be on the stage. We only had 2 mics. It was 3 of us, so we had to be switching mics. So it was a mess.
But it worked.
But it worked. Yeah, we did it. And the point of that is just to get that out of your chest. Get that experience and get that nervousness or stress. And
Sorry to cut you too. I'm trying to give you the gems.
You're good. You're good. No, but I never thought about it like that, because even Renee was telling me like, man, like I want to perform, but there's a lot of steps I want to take care of, like breath work. I want to be able to go there and know what type of situation I'm getting into. So that's actually a good technique to just know what you're getting yourself into.
Number one is crowd control, bro. I'm gonna tell you, from at least you're performing a song where you might get something out of somebody. Being a talk show host or being a podcast or being a live host in front of 200 people, crowd control. Crowd control is like
the key.
Yeah, it's the key. Like you have to be prepared to understand the crowd, and if you can't do that, you're not ready.
Right. Yeah.
And everybody is ready. As an artist, you are. You just have to
get that step. Yeah.
Tap into it. I mean, I was a little bit more lucky because I had people that were there to see me. It wasn't like it was a list of podcasters, but I have done interviews with live people where I wasn't the headline. I was just there to do interviews, and people were listening and fucking with it. So crowd control is number one thing. Like, you got to be able to engage with people, and which is good that you're doing these podcasts and things, because it teaches you how to
talk. Yeah,
right.
How to get them. I was telling my girl actually that I've performed twice as far as like music goes, but even before that, back when I was a kid, I did perform, and I was into like musicals and stuff like that and whatever. So I've been in front of crowds for already a while since I was a kid.
So you're good.
So I'm good, yeah. Good. So I just gotta, I guess, tap into that and become comfortable, which I feel like I am. I always like that time that I was gonna perform. My girlfriend was asking me like, "Oh, like, are you nervous?" I'm like, yes, I am, but I'm not gonna get nervous all the way until I get there. And then once I get there, I'm gonna be like, all right, I guess I'm here. I can't run away, so I just gotta do it, And then I guess everything will just flow on its own. So and then Matt canceled that event, and then he created another one. He hit me up, and I never answered him. And it was on a Friday. I got out of work late. I knew I couldn't make it, so I guess I'm waiting for that time to come again. But I'm open to it. I don't mind getting those, because it's just experience that you're getting under your belt.
Hell yeah! And we need it. We need it. You need that lyrical exercise, I should call it. For your fans, for family, for people that know you, it's always good to get to know you even better. So, for the people that don't know, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite cologne? What's your favorite food dish? What's your favorite candy or ice cream or cake?
Damn.
So I'll start with the first one. What's your favorite movie?
The Godfather.
Godfather. 1, 2, 3. Just
one.
One. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite cologne?
I think it's called Savage.
Salmon, okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Dior, I believe.
Yeah. Favorite food dish?
Food dish.
This would be a meal, not a snack. If you could pick one. Death row, ready to die.
I just.
I went extreme. I know.
I just say a nice skirt steak.
Okay, skirt steak. Favorite candy.
Damn. Candy wise, my girlfriend asked me this actually Sunday, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'll say for candy.
So you're in your gas station, you had to buy a candy randomly. Which one would it be? Since you don't have a favorite, but you looked up on the rack.
Randomly, I'll guess some M&Ms.
Okay, so M&Ms. Peanut, no peanut.
No peanuts.
Okay, and either or, favorite cake or favorite ice cream? Because some people like cake, some people don't. Some people like.
I like cake, but I'll tell you my ice cream. I'll tell you cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know,
if you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. You're following Matic for a reason. You're listening to Matic Mondays for a reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take the phone out. Let's get into the first song today. Go ahead and give me the name. Give us the description. Give us all that good shit.
Nice.
I think you're connected to the computer still, right?
I think so. Yeah. But I can change.
Should be on there already. Matic Mondays, y'all. Y'all hear it. We here. We talking shit. We having a good time. Truly, cut us the check or high noon. Today's episodes are not sponsored, but are featured with Truly, Truly seltzer drinks and High Noon seltzer drink, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you want, it'd be funny like if they just tell us today.
That'll be cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like randomly.
I always like these type of
the High Noons,
like
the
that.
seltzers, and they're low. This is 210 calories, and you got.
Puts me sleepy though.
Oh, they get you tired?
Yeah, I get tired. Get me knocked out.
This one might be a little bit worse because it doesn't even say the calories.
Oh, for
real? Oh, no. Servings. Oh, so you got 200. I have 210. It's not bad for how many ounces? 24 hours.
As you can see, I'm going to show you. So these two, I'm dropping, let me see if you see it here. These two are dropping on the 8th.
Oh, 8th, okay. So what are we listening to today?
Right now, those two. Yeah.
Okay.
So one is The Way, which you already know.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I have, so I guess, I don't know if you want me to play that one, I can, but I'm going to play the one that you haven't heard.
So we're going to listen to one, we're going to go a couple questions, then we're going to listen to the other one. Yeah. So let's go with the first one.
So this was called Servers.
Servers.
Yeah.
By Matic. Did you connect?
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. I did not.
Sorry, y'all.
Damn.
It's all good.
Wonder
We're here to
Boom.
have a good time, bro.
Is it Wonder Boom?
Yeah, it's Wonder Boom. Probably press it. Hold it down again. Go to your settings.
Let's see. Oh, there you go. I guess I lost it.
There you go. Let's get it. Servers, y'all.
Thoughts colliding, tornadoes before me when I'm rhyming, annihilating every fake one in my surroundings. Student of the game, I practice every day. Summoning the Holy Spirit when I touch the pen. I stay away from people that just want to impress. I don't believe or follow trends cause I know it is fake. I see everyone acting like someone they are not. You went straight through the soul as if it was glass. Samurai Jack coming in from the past, seeing how things have changed for the worse and now I can't go back. Looking back in time, I'm feeling like maybe I wasted a lot of seconds, a lot of years procrastinating. Friends and relatives, I've been looking and chasing status while I stay doubting if I could become the greatest disciple. I've been living in my basement, deep inside, staying patient, working like it's life or death, and most of you don't understand it. Kobe Bryant mentality got me defying the gravity. My third eye is opening, my shit be addicted just like opium, but it's the opposite. I'll be giving you life whenever I go. It is a blast.
Composing nothing but classics. I won't be dropping bars, I'll be dropping just planets. It is fantastic. This is what happens when talent and discipline meet skill. They bring thrill, creating something unique like Miss Lauryn Hill. The story was written like a Matic with us. I was born to dominate, you were born to go watch. Humble beginnings, the path affected my soul and my spirit, but it was a must. Adversity needed to visit me, so I could grow strong. Now I'll be feeling like the Incredible Hulk, about to crush the game, man. Ain't no stopping this freight train. Woo.
That's it. Servers.
Yeah, quick.
So, I wasn't texting nobody. I'm writing notes as we're listening. So I gotta say, that's my top 2 Matic beats.
Thank you.
Like, we're gonna get into the lyrics too, but like,
that was a throwaway.
Yeah.
Honestly. No, I'm serious. Because honestly, I made that and I wasn't sure. I started with.
What was the reason why it was a throwaway?
Because I started with just this.
Thoughts colliding, tornadoes before me when I'm rhyming.
And then I finished that. It is a blast. I finished it and I was like, I don't know what else to put in this. And then I guess I kept on messing up with it, and then I found that sound, the moment where this,
classics, I won't be
and then this bar hit me, composing nothing but classics. I won't be dropping bars, and then as soon as I am, I'm like, whoa, yeah, this.
So is that 2 different beats in one? Like
that's one track.
Okay.
That's the whole. I made the beat sound. I just made a beat switch. That's it.
So you made those beats, or
yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
So you made those beats?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, thank you. I know. You look saying thank you. So
I fuck with that, and for me to say like that's your top 2, thinking.
Yeah, I'm serious. Because I just thought about it and I sent it to Brent, and I was like, I don't know if to even give this one away, like put it out. And he was like, bro, if this is what you think, like just put it out. Yeah, go with it. I was like, all right, cool. So
damn, I fuck with it. Okay, so. Student of the game, but I practice the game. What was it?
Student of the game, I practice every day.
Yeah, so obviously you just
practice every day. Summoning the Holy Spirit when I touch the pen.
Ah, fuck. And this was a throwaway.
Yeah. I looked at that one as a throwaway for a minute already, because this one I want to say.
Was Brett the only one that heard this?
Yeah.
What did he think?
He thought it was good. He was like, "Oh, this is fucking good."
Shit.
Yeah, he told me especially the second part, like, this is fucking hot.
I stay away from people who try to impress.
Yeah, I've had that for years. Had that. I guess.
So what is it? Is this monetary, like clothes, cars, jewelry, or just them in general?
Trying to act like I said, trying to act like somebody that they are not.
Right.
You know, because I feel like I've been always that type of person that I'm able to see people
for who they are,
what they are. Yeah, you know, kind of like vibes and stuff like that. You know, I don't believe. I mean, I believe in energy and I believe in God and whatever that you want to call it. But I always have that. You know, if I see somebody, I may be able to shake their hand. But as soon as I have like a less than a minute conversation with them, I already know.
Damn, you sound just like me, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Though. You give them 2, right? Yeah, I give them 2. I mean, that's quick. You can like kind of like read people off from.
And I'm 9 out of 10, right? I'm 9 out of 10.
What?
Like when I judge somebody for the feeling I get from them, I'm usually 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's why when somebody proves to me opposite of what I think they are, I'm like,
dang.
Stay close to me, because like, but like I have that same thing, and I feel honored that you still fuck with me on the show and stuff like that. That energy's there.
Yeah, because I've always told Gabby, like, well, my girlfriend, that you have to be able to look at somebody and recognize who they are already from the get go, and to see who you're getting, like, to be on your side with, because you never know you'll be getting into with people like you think they're doing you good, but you already need to. And I've always, even with that being said, I've been being a hypocrite right now, because also just like you've had those moments in where you didn't read people as much as you would have liked. So,
question, and I asked this from me, but then I want to ask you, people that have, because I want to say generally you're a humble person.
Thank you.
Are you usually gravitated towards people that are like you, or the opposite of you? Because me personally, I cannot really stand people that are like me. I think I have enough of me already.
I have somebody that's like me, but not actually that's like me, but in some sense he's the opposite of me. I
Right.
call him my brother. His name is Fernando.
Right.
So like, if I do something, I think about I shouldn't be doing this, and then he doesn't think he does it. But he's also has a lot of things that I don't have. Bravery, like going at it with things without even thinking about it, which is it's a gift, but also it's also a curse.
Can yes,
exactly. It's both. That dichotomy of it. But I think I do gravitate people that have mostly the same values as I do, and for more different that are characteristics or whatever the way that we behave maybe. We still kind of like gravitate towards the same value and goals and stuff like that.
Because people that know us, I guess, know both of us, probably can say these motherfuckers are two different people, but they work well. So it's like
you can say that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, towards you can say different from what the eye can see, but then for
Right.
certain aspects,
Right.
we're kind of like the same because we both have values, and which is why I guess relationship wise we get along. You hear me towards that aspect because. Our values, we may look, talk, whatever different, but we're one and the same. Just like my friends or whatever, I'm able to hang out with them because we our energy kind of like collides together in a good way. But you also have those type of people that you can't even.
no.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I get it. No. I know you fuck with me because there be a lot of outlandish shit I be posting sometimes, and you'll just send me like a crazy ass laughing emoji to it. So I'm like, all right, he don't really think I'm nuts. He knows where I be coming from with so much shit. But I am a crazy motherfucker. Talent and discipline meets skill.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I thought that was good too.
That's unstoppable, right?
Yeah. A talent and discipline meets skill that bring thrill. And I've also I've been caught up on using a lot of thrill pills, bills, deals, like those words. Because they keep on coming up for some reason in my brain. So I was trying to. I remember I was in a day stuck on talent and discipline meets skill, and I was like, I don't know what to come up with. Now creating something unique like my soul here, and I was like, hey, this is good. So I have those moments too where I get just stuck onto. But that I want to say talent and discipline meets skill because talent. Yeah, you may have. We always talk about this. You can have all the talent in the world.
No discipline.
No discipline, you won't get it.
It's useless.
Yeah, exactly.
Pointless and useless.
Pointless,
So back into our Today Show. Has any of these hip hop beefs gone too far yet? In your opinion, because everybody has a different opinion.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Me neither.
If it goes for it to go too far, it must mean that something physical was done.
Correct.
I believe so. And I mean history, from what I've read, from what I know, like for example, Tupac, Biggie, that's already, beef gone to
50 Ja Rule.
Yeah, you can even say that, but I don't think it went. I mean,
I did. 50 got stabbed in a studio by Black Child, which is Ja Rule's artist.
And then they also they got into plenty fist fights too.
And Kenneth McGriff allegedly got 50 Cent shot 9 times.
Allegedly.
And
then with the Dr. Dre Death Row with
right.
They almost jumped Eminem on BT Awards, I believe.
Every drill song.
Yeah,
Every drill song. Yeah.
I don't think it's gone too far. I just feel like, and Renee told me this today. Like it feels like they're picking each other apart, which is great. I love it, but I feel like it's just going a little bit too towards like the, your wife has this kid or whatever. I feel like they're just, I don't know. I feel like they're aiming towards.
I think that's okay.
That's okay, right?
I think it's because you're staying out of the danger element. So how do you humiliate somebody without stealing their chain and beating them up on camera?
Exactly, you have to state certain things.
You have to hit a couple jabs.
Yeah.
It's hip hop, bro.
And I feel, which is where again I feel like Kendrick did an excellent job on doing that. I just I want to say, and I feel like, which is what I'm saying, I've always looked at Drake as somebody that's very versatile in all aspects.
Witty.
Yeah.
I give him the Witty Award.
Yeah. You give him the Witty Award, but I've also looked at him as somebody that if you put Kendrick and Drake in one, I'll just say Kendrick all the time. If you put Drake and J. Cole, I'll say J. Cole. You you can try to compare Kendrick. I'm saying this from the humble.
Mm-hmm,
of my heart.
Yeah,
You can try to compare Kendrick with Big Pun.
Right.
You can try to compare Kendrick with Wu-Tang, RZA, whoever.
Mac's opinion.
But you can't compare Drake with Wu-Tang. You can't compare Drake to Big Pun. You
Okay.
can't. You can't. Simply, you cannot.
Right.
You can try, but you won't win the argument.
Right.
So I feel like with that even said already, that tells you enough just for you to say like, this guy just beat the fuck out of him.
So, with that said, now a lot of people. With that said,
All right.
did 50 Cent win the war against everybody else, and was 50 Cent as lyrical against the people he went against? With that said, all right.
50 Cent.
Remember, 50 Cent went against
Jada.
Jada.
Went against
The Game.
The Game.
I mean, we could go a list. Rick Ross.
Well, yeah, you can connect it because
Fat Joe.
If it does connect to
Nas.
what Drake is doing, I feel like Drake and 50 Cent. 50 Cent was able to do what Drake is doing or has done in the sense of putting records as disses.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say that even with that stance, what you're saying, I feel like Drake cannot be compared to 50,
Right.
because 50 has that credibility from being
Streets.
that person,
Got it.
and I don't feel like Drake has that.
Has that. Okay.
Because I can get a beard and cut my hair and act like I'm from the hood, but I'm not from the hood.
I mean, Drake had 50 Cent Junior Spinner. And I think that's only just to antagonize Ross.
I feel so.
And shout out to Ross, because I don't understand why they're leaving Ross out of this picture. Do you think that he...
I feel like they're leaving it because the media is just concentrating on the Titans.
But Ross did deliver. Do you feel so?
Yeah, no, I did. I think that he fucking delivered, and I think that he delivers. I'm not saying
Yeah, he
doesn't.
always delivers.
I feel like he came in, and then these two just kept on fighting, and then he's just here in the corner.
Right.
So then nobody's paying attention to him, and I feel like they'll pay attention to him after this whole thing is done.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people don't know, and if you don't know, you should know. Ross is a big ghostwriter for a lot of people. Lots of people, yes. Google it, yes. And I think that's why not too many people fuck with Ross neither, because
he's done that.
He's probably writing for.
He probably wrote something for Drake. To a certain
probably no doubt about it. But they say that French, as much as people want to hate him, French, Ross, Drake, there is a writing camp. Like these guys, and people think that Drake gets written for a lot, but Drake also writes for a lot of people as well.
Okay. Yeah, I was telling my girl that Drake has these allegations that whether they're true or not.
Reference this, that, and the other.
But then it's a good thing. It's a normal thing when if I'm a writer and I'm rapping, I go ahead and I put a song out, and then at the end of the song I put that it was written by Renee, it's written by me, by Brian. But then if I try to take the whole credit of it, like I wrote that,
they're gonna get exposed, or somebody's gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, not even exposed. It's just that where's the realism of that? Can you call yourself a writer if you need help from other people to that extent? And it's not even to the help you're trying to fortify.
I don't think it's help. I think the key word's reference.
Reference, yeah, okay.
Because we're all sitting in the room, and you're the key writer. You're the artist. We're all sitting in the room. We're listening to you rap, and let's say you say ABC 1 2 3, and we'd be like, "Yo, ABC 1 2 3 is lit, bro." But hey, ABC 4 plus 2 3, it sounds lit, and you'd be like, "ABC." You delivered. You did your part. Now, did somebody throw something in? So if you're a good cook, but somebody preps the food for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not a good cook?
Exactly. No, but I mean it from the point... From
now, word for word is different.
Exactly. That's what I mean by that.
Right.
So, like, if you wrote a whole verse...
You're not a rapper. Yeah, you're an artist.
So, like, because if I need help, if I need to contact Renee all the time for him to write one verse of mine, it's like, what are you?
Right.
Now if you gave me some ideas and we're in the studio, which has happened with me, I can't get high noon vodka soda, I'm in the Hada. I can't get those words together. I can't. I don't know. And then Brent says, "Hey, but why don't you say? Let me see. Say this and this. Oh, sure, that's great. That's already like, yeah, he helped me, but he didn't write a whole verse.
Correct.
You kind of like got that energy directed to the right spot, not to the wrong spot where I was at.
I always put it in like a chef mentality, because, like I say, if you want to make it as dummy sounding proof as it sounds, a chef cooks, but all chefs get their food prepped and brought to them.
Right, or the chef tries it and he's like, oh, what you think about this? And they're like, oh, it's missing a little bit of salt. Let me put some.
You can't take the chef, like without the chef. I don't care how much you prep.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to cook it like the fucking chef. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. He's doing his job, like the surgeon too.
I mean, or another example, like freestyler. You can be an amazing freestyler. Can you make a hit song out of that though? No.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be you. I don't care what anybody says. Behind closed doors, any freestyle artist that became an artist, basically, let's say like a Cassidy or a Meek Mill, they had somebody in the room with them.
Yeah.
Because these were people that were just freestyling, rapping, battling, blah, 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 blah.
To help them.
But right, how do you break that down?
Exactly.
Okay, let's make this a hit. How do you do that? So now you're going to take that from them? No, because you know they got a strong pen no matter what.
Yeah.
Meek Mill got a strong pen.
Yeah,
no matter what, Cassidy got... Now, how do you make it a hit?
Yeah. I believe I was listening to COD.
I think Drake got light-skinned Target on him. That's his problem, bro.
and I still, to this day, I believe... I don't know why... Eminem. Well, I did hear that Drake and Eminem have a good relationship because I believe Drake did something for one of his daughters, and they have a good relationship. But I don't know, which kind of like conflicts me a little bit because why this guy is being targeted by all these people. I would love to know.
You're on to something.
I would love to know because if Eminem is siding with Drake, there must be a reason that this dude is siding with Drake. Because Eminem is not crazy.
Or there must be a reason why everybody don't like Drake.
Exactly. but then why does Eminem like Drake?
Who knows?
Exactly. Or
we don't know.
It could be that, hey, he did me this favor. It's like, I don't have to like
stand
him.
loyal.
Yeah,
right. I gotta stand loyal in certain aspects.
He did, he helped my daughter for this and this. I can't kind of like throw him to the bus. Yeah, he sucked. He's an asshole, but he kind of helped me when I was down.
Right.
Could be that.
We're going to keep going because we're going to get back to that.
I don't know.
So where you stand right now, do you have anybody as a winner? I mean, I think you answered that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Kendrick won.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take like it's already done, unless, and I'm pretty sure Kendrick is going to drop it on them.
Okay.
100%.
If you were in a hip hop beef, would you rely on putting all your eggs in a basket when it just comes to only lyrics, or would you do your homework and try to research your opponent?
No, I'll definitely do a research.
So you're not relying on 100% lyrics?
I'll rely on both. I'll just have that on the stock. And I'll probably do a Kendrick scheme, a Kendrick type of structure, where I just drop song after song after song. And then in every song I'll be dropping a little bit of info. So like 20% of info and then the rest lyrics.
And this is why I think Rick Ross technically is the winner, because he's 50-50 in this scenario.
Yeah.
Rick Ross has the lyrics
and then has
the shenanigans.
Exactly. That's what I feel like wins not only the audience but also that. My bad.
No, you're good.
Because I feel like when you go and then again I feel like Drake went a little bit too much on the shenanigans. And then he said a few things, but then when you hear everything else, it's like that's not it.
Right.
But then you go ahead and hear Kendrick, and it's like, damn.
And mind you, I'm a Kendrick fan. I got to remember episodes back. I was
you were sided with Kendrick. Kendrick was in my mind. Kendrick was there first, then Cole. To me, in my mind.
Oh, I lost all respect for Cole.
But I mean,
no, I lost all respect for Cole right now.
Cole is just in his hiatus.
He might be the smartest person right now, though, saving his career.
He kind of like did because because
now there's gonna be a winner and loser if they're going this far.
I saw that the reason why this is the reason why J. Cole stayed away. That they were gonna bring up his scores in the NBA, something like that, and then which apparently they're not.
I don't think J. Cole can keep up with the lyrical side of Kendrick, and I don't think he can keep up with the shenanigans side of Drake.
He can't stomach it.
Right or wrong?
He can't stomach it. No,
he can't focus on he's too humble of a person to not do the shit on Drake's route, and I don't think he's lyrical enough to stand with Kendrick. I'm sorry.
I think he's able to stand lyrically, but because he's not able to dive onto the other side, which is what I said last time we were here. Mm-hmm. You kind of have to have some hate towards your opponent in order for you to be able. In order for you to be able to go ahead and throw those jabs like that, because you'll throw harder if you hate the other person standing right next to you, like in front of you. But if you kind of don't, and you're like, nah, I don't want to hit him like that because his wife, and I kind of like
Right.
met his wife in the corner and she was
Can't
cool.
do it, yeah.
You can't do it. So it's like he kind of like stepped away automatically. Which, yeah, I get it, you know, but might have been the smartest thing to do because right now he probably can go ahead and put another album and people will go listen to it and he'll be fine. His career is kind of like his career is just going on another path right now while Kendrick and this guy's just going out.
J. Cole really doesn't hate nothing besides dressing good and driving a car.
What can you hate more of that guy?
That's what I'm saying. The only thing he hates is because he's always on a bike and he never dresses well. So I think
he's just on him. And then he was saying like, because you see J. Cole when he was coming up, he looks totally different to what he looks
yeah,
like.
of course, yeah,
Like wearing chains and stuff like that, and now he's just
jerseys and all that.
No,
The
man,
Jordans.
like,
And now
relax.
he's
just
he's
a
got
regular
Kanye
person.
swag.
hilarious.
How much did they want to hate Kanye? Do you believe, or do you have any kind of ideologies? And I was talking with Jay about this. To believe that that this overall is staged. Is it a possibility?
There is a possibility.
Behind closed doors and with big executive tables, they're all sitting back. Because I did mention this to a lot of people and they call me
You
crazy.
said it last time. You said
But
it.
I say, bro, hip hop was where last year? Where was hip hop last year?
Right.
How many number one hits did we didn't have any?
No. And now? It's all good and dandy.
Nobody's dying. No street shit is happening. That's what really makes me sometimes believe that it could be staged because eventually Entourage, some way and how, crashes out.
Right.
Not you, not me, but your brother, sister's cousin
Yeah.
that doesn't have no money sees some. And you gotta remember, Kendrick is from Compton.
Right.
Compton's with the shits.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people don't know that, you know, as blue collars they want to make them seem, Drake still has the Toronto side. And
Yeah.
if you didn't know, Canada's fucked up in some places.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Which is what I'm saying, like, from that side, but even if up towards the Canada side, I feel like that's another reason why many did not drive or look at Drake as a different, let's say, type of entity, I guess. Where you look at Kendrick and it's like, that's Kendrick.
Right.
And, you know, here's Drake. You know, it's like that type of image or direction that, because of the way that, I guess, the career has been built up. And then I saw this, 50 Cent talking about Drake, that Drake is a smart guy. Because he knows how to push a song and he'll get with these young artists and do a feature. For example, Lil Baby, Wants and Needs.
Everybody.
Yeah, he
And
does.
just everybody.
Everybody,
Drake
yeah.
is just everybody.
No, but I'm saying in towards that sense because I believe that Joe Budden was talking about it, saying how Drake he wanted Drake to stop doing features with young kids and stuff like that.
I swear you just said Joe Biden. You said
Joe
Joe Biden.
Joe
Sorry.
Budden, yeah.
I heard Joe Biden. I'm like, what the fuck did Joe Biden talk about Drake?
No, what the fuck? Everybody
Yeah,
was talking about. No, he said that he wanted Drake to stop doing music with these young kids about like doing that type of style, which is the style that we talk about where hip hop is at right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why he said the reason, and I guess I agree with what he was saying, was because he's kind of like attaching himself towards that to just be trendy, which is a smart move financially and business wise. But then you have that guy, but Kendrick could easily do that, but he's not. Or J. Cole could easily do that, and I believe he did to a certain extent, but he's not as much as Drake is doing, and that's where what we were talking about last time, that you make a left, you make a right, but how many lefts are you making
Right.
to the point that you can't go back to your right or to the center? Like J. Cole did it, he made a few rights, but then he came back to the center. Kendrick did it, made a few rights, maybe forgot to make a left, but he was there. But then Drake has been making so many lefts and lefts and lefts and lefts, and now he's trying to come back to this. And it's like kind of like we kind of don't believe you. We don't trust you. You know? So
you got to put in more work.
Yeah. I don't know.
I gotta say, with the shenanigans, Drake got the win. With the lyrics, when it comes to Drake and Kendrick got the win on the. He does. I think Rick Ross wins the wild card title, and just overall, I think he's the biggest winner because he's able to step into a lyrical zone that today's people are scared to step into because they can't keep up, and he made a goof out of both of them.
Yeah,
I mean, not to say that he tried Kendrick, but he just made it like you're trying too hard lyrically.
Yeah.
You're trying to, and I'm gonna come here and fucking. That's why I fuck with Ross.
I'm
I've
gonna
always
kill you
fucked with
both.
Ross. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Where it stands today after hearing the Drake thing, because you haven't heard that one, the last one, was it 6 what something? What's the
No, the Heart Part 6.
Heart Part 6. If it's true, what they're saying, Drake got Kendrick now on the ledge, because Kendrick seems to be
Desperate
and just finding anything and rapping on it, and it's not making any sense now. Allegedly, because now they're saying that Drake allegedly put out a hint of him having a daughter, but it wasn't true. Drake put out allegedly stolen luggage and this and that, but it was his dad's luggage. And Drake put out the Ozempic pill bottle, but it's not Ozempic, it's his blood pressure medicine or diabetes medicine, some shit like that. So I think he, if anything, if Drake, or let me put it like this, if Drake comes right now with a super lyrical track, he'll take the W back.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Because like if I'm getting you aggravated and you're going super lyrical, but then everything you're super lyrically about is not making any sense.
If there's no proof,
right? So I don't know if you've seen the thing about him with the girl dancing on the stage.
Yeah,
and she was the girl right. Came out today was like
saying, "Yeah, I saw that.
I was 17. I was
fine.
Everybody got nothing happened. So
that too. I did see that Metro Boomin posted on Twitter. That not only he tried to stop, not like that.
Yeah.
And then he also put out a screenshot of Drake. Billie Eilish said, "Finally 18 today." And Drake on the bottom said, "Finally." Some shit like that. So I was like,
getting good.
Dang. So that's already, and then onto the Drake side, he put Day Free, apparently, allegedly, is the father of one of the kids of Kendrick that he has in the picture. And there's a few pictures, if you go down on Google looking up Kendrick's pictures, you see him holding his son, but you'll never see him holding the other son.
Shit. I didn't see
on
that
the picture
one.
of Mr. Morale, he's holding his son, and then the wife is on the floor, right? Because that's how the picture went. He's back like that, and he's holding one son, and then the other one, apparently that's the other son.
Could be clickbait, could be anything. Yeah,
could be clickbait. But then there's another picture. Yeah, there's another picture, same thing. He's holding one son, and then the other one, the wife is holding the other son. So it's like stuff like that he's picking apart from.
That's why I said Drake is good at the chess game, bro. The shenanigans.
That's you can give him that point too. Well, allegedly,
but he can only win the lyrical battle if he makes Kendrick crash out and then come back and just.
Or not only that, if he keeps up with the way that Kendrick is, right. Because Kendrick is getting a lot of punches, but how many is he landing?
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
You can look at it from that standpoint.
Because Kendrick is immaculate when it comes to the lyrical delivery.
Yeah, and he's been back to back.
It's immaculate.
So right now you can even say, which is why I'm saying, Kendrick won. But then if Drake was to put, let's say, another, one right now, and then another one 2 days from now, and then where's Kendrick? He's gone.
I think we're at a point where there's gonna be somebody that their career's gonna not work anymore. And if anything, I think Kendrick's winning on this whole scenario because
his career kind of resurfaced again.
Yeah,
from that standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why I sit back sometimes, like, bro, this could be just.
I mean, if you really think about it, even 50 Cent said it, like beef is good.
WWF, bro.
Yeah.
WWF.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
WWF, because how much fake WWF matches were created, but then there was real life hatred towards each other because of the stardom. But then 10 years down the line, they sit back and I was just watching Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger break down. They sat together on TMZ and they just had a whole 2-hour interview about how they were legitimately going at each other's careers and trying to sabotage each other because they were trying to be the best, and now they sit back and laugh about it. Like, no, we were just like, so could it be that? Could it be them 30 years from now?
Which is why Control was a hit from
Kendrick. Okay.
When 50 Cent came out, 50 Cent dissed a bunch of people. Eminem came out.
It's good until it hits the street.
It's good
until it turns bad.
I
guess that's the term.
Yeah, that's the term. But it's a win-win. It's business. It's literally business. You get shit rolling. It's like war. War is not good, but war.
That's why I'm going back to J. Cole. Like, He played his position. Sit down.
Yeah,
you're not
sit
built
down.
for this,
Yeah,
bro.
you're not in the game.
You're not built for this,
You're not
bro.
playing the game. You decided not to play the game. So I mean, yeah. Sorry about it.
Let's get into the next song. Next Matic
You want me
song.
to play the way, or you want me to play the one that's dropping on the 13th? Because you already heard the way.
I heard the way. So let's hear what we're dropping on the 13th. You hear it here first, but obviously we're gonna get Max promo from that too as well. Because I do have a couple other questions before we close out.
Gotcha.
So we got Matic in the building. Matic Monday. Next track called The Way dropping.
The way?
No. What's May 13th?
May 13th, I'm dropping one called I Can't See.
That's what
and
we're
then
playing.
the other one was Fine Peace, which is the one that you heard that's soul music.
Which one do you want to play?
You heard the
I like The Way. I'm greedy. I want to hear something new.
okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
No,
greedy.
I'll play the one that you haven't heard.
So what's this called?
I Can't See.
I can't see. Cool. I'm greedy, bro. Sorry.
No, you good.
I turned it off, huh?
This one, the beat is
Another one?
yeah. No, this beat is not mine. This
Okay.
one I bought it.
Oh, what?
I Can't See.
I can see what they want me to be. Wishing I could sleep so deep and be just in my dreams. I can see what they want me to be. Wishing I could sleep so deep and be just in my dreams. And I'm living in a fantasy, so I don't wake up. This world is strong, I'm losing much and getting nothing. Devil in my mind, but God is inside of my heart and veins. Feeling these days like I'm going insane. Only wanna trust this, the mirror, and I even hesitate. Wish I could go far away, sometimes get a life, get my dream, meet a bitch, have a kid, go live and die. Simplicity is dead these days. Flying so high, they forgetting we got a lot to see. Too much to be, too much to feel, create, explore. Everybody stuck behind their screens, wishing they could be somebody. Can I just be me? Can I just be me? Can I just be me? I can't see what they want me to be. Wishing I could sleep so deep and be just in my dreams. I can't see what they want me to be. Wishing I could sleep so deep and be just in my dreams. What would you do if you only got a few years to live the way you want? You're gonna waste it sitting on the sidelines waiting for it to be the right place and the right time. Are you crazy? You cannot compare gold to a minute of your time, so you better not lay back. Understand that just like I did. Saw the change when I stayed out then. Only minding my business, and only competition I got is me, myself, and I, and that's it. All my life I've been told what I'm gonna do, what to say, how to move, what I should feel. That I'm not cut from the same cloth as them. Resonating with a few, but the others may think I'm insane. It's not my fault if you can't see the reality I shape with a few words and rhymes. I can't make the world move, shake and vibrate. I was not made to be average, I was born to be unbelievable. Like Christopher Wallace, call me evil or unbelievable.
I fuck with that.
Thank you. Something different. I had written that originally just to write for it to it because I didn't want to buy the beat. That was back on November.
So before you buy beats, do you listen to the tracks and write and then say how does it sound before I buy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless like it's like Who Is He? It's something that I heard and I'm like, I need to buy this.
So
like,
how much time do they give you to listen to it, or you can listen to the full track?
You can listen to the full track. Obviously, it has a tag on it. You have the ability to download it without the tag, which is a free version. But obviously, you have to,
Okay, so that's dope. So
Yeah.
you can actually
you can still create something even without you having permission to put it out, and you can try putting it out and maybe not getting flagged about it. But like for example, this guy Beats by Noir, I believe that's his name. Shout out to him. Or Noise Beats. Sorry. I hit him up earlier before I purchased the beat. I'm like, hey man, listen, think about this, and then I sent him, I believe, the track, the demo. He liked it, and he's like, oh, let me know, once you do it. And I'm like, all right, cool. So
do you keep? Sorry, coach. Do you keep like close contact with these people that you buy beats from and stuff?
I try to. Yeah, obviously they view you as a customer, so I don't expect them to be like on their phone like that. I try to my best as possible. The one that I kept contact the most, which I haven't even answered him, is Rob Nolan. He made Deadly Stranger.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking with him about mixing and mastering. He gave me some prices. I haven't even gotten back to him. I actually have to get back to him because I'm trying to buy some beats from him that I already worked on. So I have to, get that on.
Who's the most reputable person that you have bought from that maybe has tracks with somebody famous or anything like that? Anybody?
I want to say Rob Nolan because I know that he's not. I mean, I don't know if he's like dealing with somebody like up high like that, but I do know that he does that full time.
Gotcha.
So he's on it 24/7. He was the one that sent me 50 beats, and I haven't even gone to like see all the 50 beats. So I guess we created that relationship because mind you, I've been hitting up this guy for 5 years already. So like,
you guys been working.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can't see. Everybody's stuck behind the screens trying to be something they can't be, or something in that sense. I'm sorry.
Wishing they could be somebody, can it just be me?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
I feel like that's something that I'm seeing. Like, I can't see what they want me to be. It's like everybody's on their phone, just wishing they be whatever they see, when they forget that they can just be themselves.
And it might be bigger than anybody else that they see.
Exactly. You have
Not
that.
a rapper. That's a reference track.
My next track.
Right. I mean, no, G shit. You know what's funny is that Jim Jones is a great rapper, and I think he slept on a lot. And I'm gonna send you an actual album for you to listen to, so you can change your perspective on Jim Jones. But he did quote one time and stated that the reason why he started rapping was that he was just very good with wordplay, like always saying just dope ass shit or shit that be like people were like, what the fuck? He started putting it together, and when you actually listen to his raps, it does make sense. But I don't know, for whatever reason Jim Jones was slept on, but the past, I want to say like 5 to 10 years, Jim Jones have been just putting out. I'm gonna send you it because I put people onto these albums and they're like, what the fuck? Jim Jones raps like this, and he
does good.
Yeah. So sometimes say shit randomly and write it down or put it down.
Yeah, I have that.
And make it into a rap.
I could be in the movie theaters and I say something and I'm like, damn, this actually sounds good, and I just write it.
Do it.
And then sometimes I come back and I just slap that on there.
Hell yeah. What would you do if you had a few years to live?
The way you want, you're gonna waste it. So like, I actually wrote something else related to that. I think yesterday or before yesterday. That if you had a gun to your face, I don't know if you've seen Fight Club. You seen Fight Club?
Yeah, of course.
So like, that moment where Brad Pitt is aiming the gun, it's like, well, what you want to be? Oh, I want to be I think he said a veterinarian. And it's like, okay, go do that. Go study. Do it. It's like, just because of that rush, like, oh, I'm gonna die today. What am I gonna do? So if you had a few years to live, what would you do? So
yes and no, because I can tell you, I'll tell you off the camera, but I known people that have been in scenarios that should have
killed them on the spot.
Killed them or killed the inside of them, and for some reason it didn't work. So the majority, yes.
But some people gotta go the other way. You have that aspect too, because it may not everything that kills you makes you stronger,
right?
But also to a certain extent, it could actually kill you mentally.
But majority.
Yeah. I saw that, for example, you make a big mistake on something, maybe that'll make you stronger, but maybe that'll be the mistake that marks you for life, and you have to come back from.
Breaks you. Hell yeah. If you had 7 days to live, what would you do? 3 top things.
3 top things?
3 top things.
Okay, so if you tell me like you have 7 days to live right now, first thing I do, skydive. Oof. That's the first thing I do. And actually, I believe I may do it this year.
My son wants to do it, and I want to do it, but he wants to do it, so I'm definitely gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll do that. If I had, like, let's say you have 7 days to live and you have all the ability to do what you want.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3. The other one, I'll go to Japan.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
And then the other one, I'll just rent a house on the beach.
Okay.
That'll just be it.
Chill. Like it. So, more Matic questions before we close out. With your music, are you trying to go fully independent? Are you trying to go record label or distribution deal or record label deal? What's your goals when it comes to that?
Right now, as is where I stand, I think independent obviously is the way. As far as deals and stuff like that, I'll probably go for a distribution deal. I wouldn't go for a label deal. If the cards are played right, maybe. maybe I'll go for a label deal, but I wouldn't want to give somebody else control over my music.
So majority will be distribution deal.
Yeah,
if you had to pick a deal.
If I have to pick a deal, yeah, because I wouldn't like for somebody else to be able to control or like manage my music unless I have at least I own some percent of the company, like of that business. I guess.
So Universal Group came right now, $500 million.
Damn, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Right.
Obviously, there's smart moves and stuff like that
right.
to make it, but just like 50 Cent was offered a deal with Universal, I believe, and at that time they were offering a great amount of money. But then I believe Interscope came with and it had 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, and he talked about that in his book. That the smart move, and everybody in his crew was pushing him to do the deal with Universal, and they were paying him almost like twice what Interscope wanted to pay him. But he's like, let me not do that. Let me go with Interscope, even though they're paying less, but they have Eminem and Dr. Dre on the side.
You know what else too?
What?
A lot of people don't understand, and I think a lot of 50 Cent gets so much hate for what he has done to under his label groups. But from what I heard and from what I've seen, 50 Cent's deal was also part of doing a record label, and he thought about his artists in order to put his artists on and get a label. And he had, in some sort of way, don't quote me, but you'll do your homework, 50 Cent was able to open his G-Unit label. And as you see, G-Unit movies right now, you got Power, you got BMF, you got all this thing.
There was even a freaking game from G-Unit.
So, the reason why he was very aggravated, allegedly, with all the members of G-Unit is because they weren't working up to his par. He
said it on his book. He said, I birthed a lot of children, but they never gave me sons.
So imagine, I could have took the $500 million, but I settled less to put somebody else on, and this is how you repay me.
He went up, and then he went higher, right, than this, but then fell. But then he found his way to I guess, a higher. Same thing with also Eminem, because Eminem did that, and Eminem's hit person in reality was 50 Cent. But then he had D12, and D12 kind of struggled because of obviously a tragedy that happened to Proof. But then I believe also the other members didn't grow from there. Bizarre didn't grow. There's other few members that I don't even know the names that just stayed on the corner.
I mean, but it worked out. It worked out in their favor because
everything.
At the end of every episode, any 50 Cent show you see, Junior Films, 8 Mile Records. So you know what? They still went on top.
They're owning. BMF is a great.
You watch it?
I watch a few episodes.
You need to. Yeah, it's my favorite show right now.
Really?
And I don't have time to watch shows. We're actually gonna watch the newest episode tonight.
No
Me
way.
and my girl.
I've been watching Snowfall because Jay put me to Snowfall. I'm almost finishing it. But yeah, I would like to watch BMF. I did watch Power.
And The Shy. I got The Shy too. The Shy is.
The Shy?
That is now because BMF is out, but I think the only thing compared to BMF that I can say I will sit and watch is The Shy. Shy's good too.
Shy. Where is it at?
The Shy. Showtime, but I have an app where I just watch everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not pirating it. People share it with me.
Okay.
If you can see us, if you could pick a battle between two artists right now, considering as who would you like to see right now battling? Obviously, with no negativity, but if you would like to see somebody battling right now, not Drake and Kendrick, who would you replace those two with right now?
Out of artists that are...
Oh, you can say none. It doesn't matter who.
Okay. I'd like to see... Damn. Shit. I'd like to see... I'd like to see a Inspector Deck.
Jesus.
Inspector Deck, and I'd like to see a Guru.
Oh my God, bro.
That would be nasty.
That would be sick.
And I'm saying it because I've been playing, and I wrote a verse on Purple from Nas, but then I also went ahead and I was gonna write a verse for I Used to Love Her, from Common, because I wanted to do that. But I haven't gone to it. I did write a verse for Above the Clouds.
You did your homework.
Yeah, I did, and I was like, oh, let me write a verse for it and maybe put it out. But I just have to figure out how to put it out without getting copyrighted.
Is that SoundCloud only, right?
Yeah, no, I believe even SoundCloud is copywriting your stuff too right now.
So what about YouTube?
YouTube, I believe YouTube is the way. And now maybe if I figure out, I still have to do my homework onto it and figure out how to put it on Instagram. I believe there's a way.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe there's a way.
Teach me. I want to know too.
I'll figure it out because I saw a guy that did
sorry to cut you. On YouTube, you can put it, you just can't make money off of it.
Exactly. And
so they won't take it down.
They
like
won't take
Instagram,
it down.
Right?
You'll get a copyright check, but you won't get it taken down. That's what I want to do. There's also some versions, like if you look up In the Club instrumental, it'll sound a little bit different.
It's remakes, yeah. Well, remakes, yeah, remakes.
You can do that.
I use that all the time.
I wouldn't mind doing that, but I did write a verse from Above the Clouds, and Above the Clouds is Suspect Deck and Guru, and that track is amazing. So
damn, so that would be a good beef.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, rest in peace, Guru, or it'll be Prodigy with Method Man.
Oof,
that would be sick.
Damn, you just want some
lyrical.
I think they're good together, but I would like to see a Jadakiss and Fab. They got a whole tape together, so imagine them going against each other.
That would be sick.
That would be dope because they're good together. Imagine going at each other.
Yeah, or Jada and Raekwon.
Oof,
that would be sick too. Because
okay, so Ghostface and Cameron.
That's
two swag lyrical rappers.
Yeah, that'll be smooth too.
Right.
I also thought about but it's like, I want to say J. Cole with somebody else, but
and people hate me for this, but Jewels and Wayne, because people don't understand Jewels would have been on Wayne.
On Wayne, yeah, yeah.
Jewels can stand in the paint lyrically with Wayne.
Yeah, but I think Wayne got out more because obviously commercial wise.
Yeah, I mean, no, you got to remember it. So a lot of people don't know this. The reason why I believe Jewels got stunned was because that was the death of Rockefeller, and when Dame went one way, Jay went the other way, and he was forced to pick where he was going to go. Yeah. So when you're a great artist, but you got to pick through two different great people, you're fucked. You're fucked, and then there's no winning.
That makes a lot of sense.
No,
because there's still a lot of artists that are great, but because of those type of moves, they were kind of like
Charles Hamilton. I sent you his information.
Or check him out. Yeah, you did. What's the other guy's name? Not Tony Ayo.
Ben Banks.
That's one. But he did.
Tony Sunshine.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tony Sunshine was an amazing R&B artist. Like top 3 R&B. I mean, you could go down the list from a lot of artists that had that kind of scenario. Charles Hamilton is one of my top. He's my top 3 unsigned artists that should have been where they were supposed to be.
But it's also not only like not being where they're supposed to be, but it's also like the way that they may have made certain
decisions, correct,
yeah.
Or just labels and paperwork, because there's some shit you just can't control.
Yeah, that you can't expect. I mean, you hope for the best, but then obviously the worst can happen at any second.
But Jewels is just. Jewels, people don't understand. Jewels is a nice motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Lyric, oh my god, bro. Like, go back and listen to Jewels. Like, he is. Like, just listen. Just do your homework and listen. You'll be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. What's Matic's pet peeve when it comes to artists today? Signed or unsigned? Whoever. What will be your pet peeve?
My pet peeve. I say
what will make you not want to work with not an artist?
I'll say something that always gets me is landing on tempo. If I hear somebody that can't land on tempo, I kind of like if you catch it 95 to 90% of the times. So if I can hear you, if you're landing, because that's something that I've always been very cautious of. And to the point that I even sometimes forget about rhyming. I concentrate so much more. It could be, fuck it, spoken word. But landing on tempo, you have to land on tempo. If your delivery has to land on tempo with the beat. If you don't land, it's kind of like I can't listen to you. I've gone and met people that they kind of catch it, but they lose it so many times that I can't listen to your shit. I'm sorry.
So is that similar, and correct my excuse my ignorance, because there's some things I'm not good at. Is that like a forget lyrics, but is that like a Blueface sound where they're like they're not matching the beat and it's just
maybe,
because that is a style too, right?
That is a style, yeah.
Because like the Bay
but
area
even to that, you're not matching, you're not falling on tempo, but there's ways. Rakim, I saw that. Well, Rakim beef would be excellent too, actually. But Rakim, I saw that somebody was catching on. I forgot the name of the song, but they were catching on the way that he was landing on the tempo, and it was a swing the way that he was rapping. So he kind of wasn't landing on tempo, but he was landing a few seconds before the metronome hit, and then it sounded good. But that's okay.
Correct.
That's enough. But then when you go ahead and you're
completely off.
Yeah, you're just mumbling words or just rapping, which is another one.
That's different. When there's no delivery,
exactly.
No substance,
when the delivery and the delivery or cadence you want to call it is not there, I can't listen to it.
I can hear that. No, just say that with Raekwon. There is some. I mean, not Raekwon. Rakim.
Yeah. There's some songs that he kind of It's a swing. It's not a one.
Well, Ice-T too.
Well, Ice-T too. Yeah.
Yeah, Ice-T's another one, but.
I mean, yeah, but that's him.
It made sense though. I guess you got to make it make sense.
Yes,
it
has to sound. It has to sound right, I guess. And then the other one, because a lot of people connect that, so it's a lot of people do that one, number one, and then number two is the whole a lot of filling in words, or like you say something and it's like yeah. Or like yeah, and then it's like that, those type of things, or like the autotune or things like that, kind of get me.
So do you don't use no autotune?
No,
okay.
Barely any delay or stuff like that. Like effects and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't. I feel like cut, just straight voice. Go ahead at it. The less, the better. I believe.
Right.
I don't know what I'm saying. So
no, I mean listen.
Respect. Yeah, my taste. My taste.
Everybody. Yeah. I mean Jay-Z made Death of Auto-Tune. Lil Wayne did Auto-Tune. Yeah. Kanye did also. I mean,
T-Pain is a great artist.
Oh, of course. And great singer without Auto-Tune. He proved that.
Awesome.
Weeknd as well.
Yeah.
Weeknd as well.
Weeknd as well. Yeah.
Mother's Day's this weekend. What's the most memorable moment you had with your mother?
With my mother?
Yeah.
Damn. With my mother, I want to say.
Coming to America?
Well, that's one, but I want to say that one moment was where she was telling me that she wanted me to be more than just being behind the desk. That's something. Yeah, we were having a conversation. It got heated up. Obviously, she wants me still, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it in reality for her.
Right.
Going to school, graduating, and all that stuff.
Latin parents.
Yeah. So I'm doing it for her and giving her that achievement, I guess. But I guess that moment, that's a memorable moment that stuck in my head, and I'm like, damn, that really stuck on me. Yeah, and I'm not one for getting hit for those things, but
I can tell.
Yeah, I try,
especially with family. I can tell.
Yeah, because I try to, like I said, I kind of shelter myself from it, so I kind of like don't let that affect me, and I just keep on doing my business. And actually, my cousin told my girlfriend that she told me that Caesar has always been somebody that he just does whatever he wants, and he doesn't care what they think. He just does it, and I'm proud of that. And I'm like, yeah, because I learned that you just got to do your stuff. You got, no matter what everybody says, at the end of the day, it's your life, and you live it the way you want. You fuck up the way you want, and you do what's right the way you want. But it's your life. If you fuck up, don't come crying. And I understood that. If I fuck up, I'm not gonna come. Hey, please help me. No, I fucked up. Let me own up to my mistakes. So I feel like with that. My mom telling me that, it's like that's those things that's kind of like go through and bleed through, and it's like damn,
well, no pun intended, but that has a Drake Views from the Six. You ever heard that song when he's singing to his mom? Listen to that one. That's a good one.
I feel like I did
listen to it, so that'd be kind of, because
I know in the Views there's one that that's
so it's if you're reading this, it's too late. That album is from that album. Yeah.
Okay.
Check it out. You listen to it and you be like, okay, damn. Okay. Drake's not that bad.
I heard his mom saying, I think it's on, what's the name of the album, that his dad is like the pipe.
Oh yeah, but it's not. Yeah, More Life.
Yeah, More Life.
It's not on that one. Yeah.
It's not on that one. But his mom is in that one too.
No, he's rapping to her.
To her, okay,
yeah. No, she's not on there. Listen to that one. It's good. Okay. When you get the first big check, when you get the big first check, what would be something you would give to your mom with that money? One thing.
I'll give her salary.
Oof.
I'll give her salary. Do whatever you want. Stop working.
Good shit. How much impact is your mother to who you are today?
I was telling this to my girlfriend's dad that when my girlfriend goes to the bathroom, I always pass by and make sure that the toilet, the
seat,
the seat is put down, and then if she gets out from the shower, there's nothing on the floor or the water, and also the curtains are closed.
Cause your mom.
My mom. She made that 100%. I mean, as far as discipline goes, and my mom, I don't know, man. I mean, there's so many things that I want to say discipline, and I want to say just her attitude and the way that she is and still is to this day. The way her views in life, and even to what she's gone through, and even her that I didn't know a few things about her that she told me that she went through. She basically told me the message of like you choose what to see in life.
Ooh.
You know, you choose whether to concentrate on the bad or the good. You choose to see what you want.
It's your choice.
Because it's your choice. If you want to look at the negativity, you'll always be guided by negativity. If you look up to positivity, you know, you'll be guided by positivity. So if you concentrate all the time and like, oh yeah, you know, I've moved here, and you know, I don't have opportunities and this and that, you'll always have that over your head. You forget about that. You have a choice.
Focus on the positive.
Right. Yeah, focus on that. You know, because if not, you're gonna be guided for that for the rest of your life. So,
from what it sounds like, I do believe that your mom may have an older Hispanic mentality only because she wants the best for you. But I do believe that a lot of your, I don't want to call it rebellious, but a lot of your creative mindset of tunnel vision of not caring what other people think comes also from your mother. Because if your mother's telling you, don't focus on negative, focus on what you want, focus positive.
Except, I guess subconsciously, unsubconsciously, unwillingly, she's telling me to do what I want.
Right.
Which is why even to
because a lot of the things that she has gone through maybe be the reason why she's so hard driven on maybe you getting this degree and things like that.
Or going through that, yeah.
Right.
Finishing that just so you can, you know, do that.
Right.
And not only for me, but for you.
Correct.
But obviously I view it for her.
Right.
In that sense. Because I don't put as much importance on that. Obviously I put more importance onto this.
All right.
But to what I was going to say was that one day we were going to my aunt's house. Everybody was there. And then my aunt, the first thing she said was like, oh, like, hey, Mr. Singer or rapper or something like that. She said. And then my mom's like, oh, you know, she's looking and she's listening, and I see her tuning in, and she wants to be in the conversation. As soon as I saw her from my peripheral, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. So, and then she's like already smiling, but she didn't know what to say.
Right.
But I guess I didn't make it clear, but I made it clear without even letting them know that I'm not expecting an applause or a support from them. Which is fine.
Like, this is what I do.
This is what I do, and I'm bringing it to the table, and I'm not hiding it from it. Hey, I'm not here smoking the weed, and I'm not here, you know, doing the drugs.
Expressing art.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Expressing art.
Yeah, like this is serious. This is not no fucking around. Which is why another reason why I take my girl to the studio. This and that. It's like, yeah, I'm not here going out in a club. I'm here like working. So this is serious.
So, question.
Exactly.
Can you rap in Spanish fully? If you tried, if you wrote it?
If I try, I can.
If you wrote it.
If I wrote it.
Sat back and...
If I wrote it. Because I've heard a lot of inspiration and a lot of words. I usually use rap in Spanish. And I go and I get that and I put
Filter
it in English. Yeah.
So, question. Would you ever consider doing a personal track
In
on
Spanish?
expressing how you feel to your mother? And in general, but in Spanish, so she can one day listen.
Oh yeah, I wanna.
Because I like I said it before, I would love to do an interview in some way, have this translate to it. But I honestly think that I did an interview with my grandmother, and my great grandmother. You seen it? I put it.
Yeah, I saw it. You put a clip to that, I believe.
Yeah, I put a clip today, and it's up there. It did one of my biggest numbers recently on my interviews, but they're older women. And they're Hispanic women, and they kind of see, like, even, you know, it hurt me, but at the same time I was happy. Somebody even told my grandmother, she didn't tell me who it was because she knows who I am. She's like, you know, they told me you did interview with the Griselda lady's son, and how can I be on the same page of the Griselda lady's son? She's like, and I told them I don't care, that I'm proud to be sitting next to my grandson and talking about blah blah blah. So it was great, but it does sometimes take to relate to them to make them understand exactly what you're doing and what it means, right? So you doing something like that, I think, would be dope. I don't think it's something that would just be overnight. I think something you would have to sit and do, right? But it's like, so you got two jobs in this track. You got to make the listeners listen, but you got to be able to talk to your mom at the same time. Driven to that, right? So it'll be a dope track. I don't know. Or I don't know, bro. I think so.
I thought also, like, I can make it to the point that it rhymes in English. It could be said in English, or both in Spanish. Because a lot of words obviously cannot. Yeah, a song in English could be translated to Spanish, but not the same. Not the same, because the words sometimes the punches may not be the same in Spanish. So I don't think that would be bad. I think it's doable. I just think I believe that I found...
It's a whole month project. It's a long project.
Yeah. Because I believe that I found my voice more in English than Spanish. Right. Obviously, I can have a full-blown conversation in Spanish. Right. But like, as far as delivery-wise, where my pocket...
It would take a lot of work. You have to slow down.
I have to really get into it, because with what accent comes in it. You know, because there's the accent thing. Or like when you're rapping, there's this... I don't know.
It's like being good at calisthenics. You can go to the gym and pump iron, but you have to go and train a little bit.
There's different training. Different type of things. A different type
or boxer, UFC type deal.
That too. It's a different section on it. So
and fighting,
like, but it's fine. Or it's also maybe if you play the piano, you can go ahead and try to play the guitar, but it's not the same. You probably have to stay a little bit longer on the guitar, and then
it'd be good to put like older pictures of you in the video. And going back and forth, referencing. That too. That'd be dope. That too. I'm telling you, it'd be dope, bro. That's an idea. And I think it'll be good for your mom to understand. I don't want to say she's gonna accept it, because we're not looking for acceptance, but we're looking for clarity, understanding, and clarity. You know, and that clarity, whether she likes it or not. You're fucking amazing, bro. So she's gonna be like, God, motherfucker, like, you're good. I don't want to admit it, but you're good.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, make them understand, like you said. Yeah.
Right. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would you like for it to be?
I'll say, for the legacy I left behind. As far as like, for the help that I did, for the actions that I did, not for what I became, but for the actions that I did. Right. That's it. Something simple. I wouldn't like to be remembered for things I gave or whatever. But I mean, not things I gave, but for the person that I became, but just for the person that I became, and for also what I did. Because I could easily become a millionaire, but what did you do with all that money?
Yeah, facts. I got nothing else to say to Matic. It's Matic Monday. Do you want to close out with anything? And before we close out, explain to people that are new watching your platforms and all that good shit.
So. I actually wanted to play your song, but
go ahead. No.
I guess I'm gonna close out and then
play the song.
Matic, 1998. That's my profile on Instagram. Right now, I also have True Productions by Matic, which is my store. You can go check it out. That's our shirts, hats, decals, everything. It's a little QR code. Thanks to this guy right here. Gave me the idea. I'm in the process of getting a Matic community. Called Dream Chaser, actually, where you can be paying what you want to get early access to demos, songs, releases, thanks to Renee to giving me the idea. I'm also in the process that I spoke with Brent today of getting a live stream done, so you can also get access to that. So, YouTube, everywhere, Matic, just look it up. So
before we close out, my girl doesn't even know this. I don't know if she's listening or not. Let's see how many people are actually listening today. I've been offered an A&R position at...
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
At a small distribution label with some people. So I'm not talking too much about it. Fridays when contracts come in and we'll speak and see how that goes. But
no way.
I've been offered a small A&R position somewhere pretty soon. So depending on the paperwork, depending on the contracts, depending on the logistics, I'll let you know
That's
that
fucking
goes.
awesome.
Yeah. So let's see though. Let's see.
No, but hey, just the opportunity as is. Damn, that's
Hey.
fucking awesome, bro.
Working.
I can't.
I said it on the last, and I said it on the live. 'Cause I want to see how many people are actually watching this.
That's fucking great, bro. Nah, I'm serious, man. I'm stoked.
For sure. We'll talk about more after this though.
Damn. Hold on, let me.
Nah, go ahead. Take your time.
Pull my laptop. This is gonna be better.
We gotta make sure you connect to this one.
Yeah.
Make sure you say the name of that track before we close out. I mean, before it starts, and then we'll close out. So hit your Bluetooth.
Yeah, should be connected already. There we go. And this is gonna be. This is just a demo.
No, it's fine.
This is for the times.
This is for the times by Matic. We're closing out.
This for the moments that didn't believe. Calling me crazy and know it's been doubted. Didn't listen, I just went ahead and kept working and moving in silence. Cause what is the meaning? If I don't fulfill my goals, let myself go. Where all the efforts I've been putting on, and how can I ever be wrong? Following my intuition, I make some mistakes, but failure the mother of any success. If you never get it, then you're not in the right place. This for the moments that I believed that I was done. This for the moments I thought that I wasn't enough. This for the moments when all that I had was a dream of myself to complete it. Cause no one can see it, but now I am making it. It don't matter all the risks, I just got to go chase it. Cause many expected me to go and crash, but I have survived. Bloody more than all your favorites. Seeing the way that I move is contagious. You live in the earth and my trip and they're stellar. So please, push to my way that I'm Mr. Olympian Pablo is. One against many, no need to assault you. For you to realize and understand that I am a rifle in a New York state of mind. Been a long time, why should I stop? Why should I listen if they don't even know what it is that they want? I have been writing since I was 16. Dialect better than most of you and many kings. I don't be showing my wrist, I just go and I speak. My mind be shining like the sun, giving them lessons like they are my sons. I don't know everything that I could know. I am a student becoming the master succeeding. All expectations and knots I'll be passing them, breaking and leaving them bleeding. My struggle is realer than any could ever betray. That you have read, going from one continent to another. I'll be emotional and animal ready to give instruction. Currently not where I want to be, but I keep making beats. The universe gotta give me what I seek. I don't need nothing from anyone long as my God is with me. This for the moments that didn't believe. They didn't believe. This for the moments that didn't believe.
Damn.
Yeah.
After we close out, I gotta give you some tweaking on that.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. I don't know why he's doing that.
No, that's probably the Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth collection, yeah.
That's the blue. Matic demo.
Done.
I get
Demo,
the good
yeah.
shit. I'm spoiled. We out. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out
Yeah.
there.
Damn, I don't know why I did that.